Hi Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are doing things a little bit differently. I am using the Celtic cross layout. I don't normally use this layout in my readings, so it's sort of giving some very interesting perspectives this week. All right, make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you can keep an eye out for future readings. We do have some love readings coming up later this week, so if you're subscribed, you definitely should get those notifications for those. Today I am using the Gilded Reverie lenormand, and straight on into it for you, Leo. Okay, Leo, what's going on for our Leos? What does Leo need to know right now? Celtic cross format for Leo, please. Okay, Leo, starting off with your energy. What's crossing you? The past, the future, your crown energy, what's beneath you, and then the 4 individual cards we have. Okay, that one didn't want to. Advice, external influences, your hopes and fears, as well as the outcome for you here. Just one more for the outcome for, yeah, there we go. All right. I'm using the bottom of the deck to sort of give us an indication of what this reading is about, a bit of an overview topic for you. Pardon. I'm sorry about any coughing, Leo. I have been a little bit sick with allergy stuff, but the weather here is shocking at the moment. Flood weather this week. Yay. We do have the whip, followed by the birds, followed by the bear. Okay, so this is actually, it does seem to be very muchly in regard to trouble that is starting through rumors or gossip. And you having to put up some boundaries, and you trying to put up boundaries to protect yourself from gossip kind of energy. We see conflict, we see arguments, we see trouble, tension. For some of you, this is maybe you beating yourself up a little bit. The birds it does seem to be talking, it's that background chatter. It does seem to be talking about gossip or some sort of rumor that's causing you trouble. Drama. And then we have the bear. So it's kind of like you trying to stand up for yourself. Trying to, hold on to your confidence. Trying to, keep your boundaries nice and firm so that this gossip, this drama isn't affecting you. It's what it does seem to be in regard to there. It does definitely seem to be some sort of drama that you're trying to protect yourself from, trying to stand up against. Your energy here, we have the hedge maze, Leo. It's been coming out for a lot of people at the moment, but it's showing us that you're a bit lost and confused, stuck, not knowing which direction to go here with this situation, not really struggling to find your center, to find that bear energy where you can be confident and stand tall and strong against this issue. You're feeling just a bit lost, don't know which direction to go here. It's kind of like going around in circles. Every time you try to solve this issue, you feel like you're going around in circles. What's crossing your energy here? We have the mice. Okay, so it's kind of, there is a challenge here of feeling like we're going to lose out on something, feeling that, something from the past is affecting this situation. It's kind of like maybe for some of you, this gossip, this rumor, this drama is your past being brought up. That's why it's challenging you, because it may be something that's happened in the past that is being gossiped about, or being brought up as drama, fighting about this or something like that. Um, there is also feeling the challenge of losing something. So, there may be a concern that if there's this drama with a certain person, for example, there may be the challenge of I might lose this person if we can't solve this issue or something along those lines there as well. Your past energy, we have the well. All right, so it does feel as like this has sort of come to light recently. It has been sort of something deep down, something from deep down within somebody has come up to the surface, and that's why we're seeing this drama. For those of you where this is something from your past, it's something that you've like hidden deep inside yourself or deep inside your past that has kind of resurfaced or surfaced, come out into the light, and is now being examined or talked about or creating drama for you now. The future energy is very interesting here because we do have the bridge. Okay, so there is this energy in the future that we may need to burn some bridges in the future. We may need to just kind of wait until we get to that bridge before we can cross it. Those sorts of things come through with that bridge energy. I am also getting don't look down. Don't look down. Like, if you're crossing a big bridge, don't look down because then you'll be scared and fall. So it's kind of like needing to hold your head high and walk ahead. In the future, it seems to be important to, when we get to cross that bridge, when we get to it, but when we do cross that bridge, we need to hold our head high, and just walk across, because once again, we saw that bear coming through, which is standing tall and strong and confident, which is holding your head high. All right. So dealing with this in a graceful manner. It seems to be sort of saying there. Your crown energy, we have the cross. Okay, so you may feel some sort of duties or responsibilities, to this situation or to help resolve this situation in certain ways. Like I said, this past energy is challenging you here, so there may be a sense of duty, responsibility connected to this, but that's your desired outcome. So your desired outcome is kind of that you've it's a very spiritual energy as a desired outcome, that what is supposed to happen will happen, is kind of the desired outcome here. So there's not really a set outcome that you're desiring. It's just whatever needs to happen, whatever's the best thing to happen will happen. I trust that God, the universe, is going to take care of this, and it's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So, I'm going to cross that bridge when I get to it. So if I have to, lose a person from my life, so be it. If I have to, XYZ happens, so be it. So it's a good energy to have as your crowning energy there. Definitely a good energy to have that spiritual energy as your crowning energy. It's showing that you can trust and in the universe, basically, to sort this out, that no matter what happens from here, that this is part of your destiny, and it's the destiny for this situation. What's beneath you here in the subconscious energy? We have the Tower. So we do have this subconscious energy of, that you've built your tower strong. That you're coming from a good foundation. That you're willing to do what's necessary to protect and look after yourself. Subconsciously feeling like you may want to subconsciously withdraw a little bit from the situation altogether. But overall, it's that subconsciously I know that I can stand tall and strong with this situation. I know that I can do this. It's just a matter of getting to that point where I have, like, where that's sort of falling into place for you here. Your advice card here, we have the Ring. So being very advised to not only, pay attention to the patterns and cycles in your life. So when things like this have happened in the past, how have we dealt with that? Do we need to change that pattern, or do we need to, do a brand new pattern? Do we need to do something the exact same way we've done in the past? Really looking to past cycles to sort of help you navigate this here, but also relationships. All right, this is the card of relationships as well. So you're being advised to really connect, commit to relationships. So, if there are certain relationships involved in this, so like regardless if this is just, somebody that you turn to for advice, and relying on that commitment to that person and that relationship with that person for advice, definitely. So if you do have people that you are in strong connections with, definitely rely on them for advice. That's very well advised, that you can, the advice from a relationship is good advice for you here, Leo. The external influences, we do see the anchor coming through. So I'm picking up here for those people where you do have strong commitments with those people, and those commitments are not in question here, because I do feel that for some of you, there is one particular relationship that is in question here. But for others of you, you know, all the relationship stuff, that's all good, whether it be love relationships, platonic, family, whatever. Um, they're all solid. You can rely on those outside influences. They're very dependable energy. There is a little bit of stuck energy there, though, but it does feel as though that's an external influence specifically connected to this situation, the stuck energy. It's kind of holding you back, and you know it. I feel like you're going to know exactly which side of that you fit in here, because it does feel like it's just one specific connection that holds you back a little bit here. And I feel like for those of you where that is the case, that is the situation that the bulk of this is looking at already. All right. Your hopes and fears. We have the magnifying glass. So there is hopes and fears there, but you need to look a little bit closer in order to see them. So very interesting. It's like they're under inspection. You're currently under inspection with your hopes and your fears. You're not, I feel like that's just because your energy here is lost and confused. I feel like that's why you're trying to inspect what your hopes for the situation are, what your fears for this situation are, and how they connect to the situation. You're kind of putting them under the microscope and having a look at, so for some of you, that may actually be a good activity for you to sit down and actually say, what are my hopes for the situation? What are my fears that for the situation's outcome? So it may help you put things into perspective a little bit more. All right, but the outcome here, we have the mask coming through first. We also have the moon. Okay, so as an outcome here, there definitely see you following your intuition, Leo, which I really enjoy that for you. The desired outcome and then the actual outcome, both very, very strong with you, allowing destiny to take its path, following your intuition. Very, very good energy for you to be doing that with any situation here, Leo. But there may be an emotional outcome where you're feeling as though you need to hide your true emotions on the situation. There may be the need to mask your true emotions. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure why. The example that's being given to me is that I'm getting that same example of one specific relationship is the crux of this issue that's causing the drama, the tension. And you may need to hide the full extent of your emotions to that particular person, because they may try to take advantage of that kind of thing. Because if you're burning a bridge with somebody, even though there is concerns about losing this connection, I'm just feeling that if you don't put that, if you don't hide your true emotions from the situation itself or from the person involved with this situation, that they may actually take advantage of that vulnerability, if that makes sense. Not necessarily in a bad way. It's just needing to be strong. All right. It's pretty much coming back down to the bear energy of the need to stand tall and firm and strong and confident, and even fake it till you make it. Even if you're not 100% sure of yourself, even if there is a lot of other emotions at play here, the more confident you are in moving forward, holding your head high kind of thing, and not necessarily showing all the underlying emotions here. You need to stand strong and hold your head high and not show how much this makes you feel weakened or whatever. Weakness will be taken advantage of if it is shown, is just a message I'm picking up there as well. But we will just get 2 more cards for you here, just for any extra information. Anything else Leo needs to know in regard to this situation? Anything else Leo needs to know in regard to this situation, please? We have the garden and the clockwork here. So it's kind of once again, it's letting me know once again that following your intuition with this situation is the right thing to do, because it's kind of saying that in time we may actually be able to meet in the middle again with this person. We may be able to compromise or meet back up with this person and reconcile in the future, but now doesn't seem to be the time that we're worrying about that. It's kind of just in the back of your mind, in time things will be how they're supposed to be, and it's not goodbye forever, it's goodbye for now, is what I feel like this is trying to say to us here. It's a good time for you though to get out and about and be a bit more sociable with maybe other people, other experiences, other relationships, other than this main, like I keep coming back to the sensation here that this is all to do with a specific relationship in your life. So it's time to go out and about, spend time with other friends, other family, other relationships in your life. Go on a date night with your partner, all those sorts of things. It's time to sort of take yourself away from that situation a little bit there. But it doesn't mean that like I said, it's not goodbye forever. It definitely could be a goodbye for now situation where we will meet again kind of thing. All right, so whatever's going on there, that may be something you need to keep in mind as well, that it doesn't need to be forever. Maybe it's for just now, taking a bit of a break, a bit of a time away. It doesn't need to be a permanent loss. All right, so that's what we have for you today, Leo. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.